Yep. Alright. Hi, my name is Delane Shafee. My student number is 475017666. This recording will be used for the purpose of my education training and will only be used and viewed and stored per TAFE Queensland's privacy policy, which is available on the TQ website and only accessed by TAFE Queensland staff. Do you, Sherase and Jay, provide consent to be recorded in this activity for TAFE and TAFE Queensland to use this recording for education and training purposes only?
Yep.
Yes, I give consent.
Yes, I give consent.
Thank you. Done. Let's check the kitchen. Electrical. Oh, fire extinguisher. Lighting. Yep. Sufficient. Waste. Fire exit. Yep. Okay. Yep. Chemicals. Thank you for both coming down here. I have done an audit on your facility. This is Jenny, my workplace health and safety colleague, and she is just here to relate the, I can't say the word. She's just to further add on to the mention of what I mentioned to you about what needs looked at, or the hazards.
Okay.
So the first one today is your first aid. Firstly, you have a paper first aid sign which could get blown away and nobody will be able to identify that this is the first aid.
Yeah, and by the law, you really do need that laminated or plastered onto the wall. So we don't have to get new ones or anything, because it's very important for first responders to see that immediately if they need to.
Okay.
Or if someone doesn't, they need to get to it and they need to identify where it is actually.
Okay.
Yeah. And then secondly, you need a logbook just to keep an eye on what goes out and what goes in, what needs to be restocked.
Okay.
And if you are not able to meet these requirements, it actually is a high risk, as your first aid responders need to access your first aid to help the injured while waiting for the emergency services.
Okay.
So you have 1 month to action this.
And is this, do I need to do this by law or where?
Yeah, you 100%. It is legally required if you do have a business as you do.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you could get that done for us within a month, that'd be great.
Oh, I'll try my best, thank you.
Well, it's not trying your best; it's actually getting it.
I'll get it done.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Alright, the next thing that I wanted to bring to your attention was your fire extinguisher. It's actually 15 years old and
Ooh.
pretty much 2010 was...
I'm sure it still works though.
It's not if it still works. You actually need to refill them so that when you do spray it, the nozzle isn't blocked from things from 15 years ago. Actually,
That makes sense.
does it?
It does now that someone's explained it to me
That's good.
clearly.
So just to further the information for you, you need to rectify this in 48 hours, as if this is not fixed and there is a fire like after we leave,
Yes.
that fire, without this fire extinguisher, it can result in death. So we do need to get on top of that straight away.
Okay, it sounds
And it
pretty
is
urgent.
quite small for such a big space you have, so I'd actually size up if you do get onto that. And we hope that you do.
Okay.
Alright, and the last thing I wanted to bring to your attention, okay, so in your kitchen, you in fact have a leaky tap. Now, this may seem small, but it does need to get fixed, as the leak can result in flooding and it can become a slip hazard to your workers. Yeah, it's not going off at all. And I'm going to say this is a high assessed risk. And I would like you to get this sorted within the month.
Okay.
Yeah, an injury can happen where there would be medical treatment needed as the result.
Okay.
And we don't want that.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, well that's all for today.
See how it's still going?
I do see this. I can see how it can become a hazard and be dangerous.
Okay, well we'll have to get that sorted very
Okay,
soon.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time today, sir.